YouTube and welcome to another GV anime review, where today I am reviewing the anime adaptation of Fuuka, the adaptation of the well-known manga. Now, before I started this anime, I was wondering if it would be necessary to first watch Suzuka, the president of Fuuka. But now I can assure you that you don't have to watch Suzuka before starting this anime. So let's see what kind of notes this anime hit. The main protagonist of Fuuka is Yu Haruna, a fervent Twitter user. One day he bumps into a girl named Fuuka Akitsuki, who seems to run through life like a wind and on top of that has an amazing voice. Now Yu and Fuuka start to grow closer together as they raise their own band called the Fallen Moon. But how will this love story turn out? Because things start to get more complicated when Yu's childhood friend Koyuki, now a famous idol, suddenly appears again. There is no other thing that I can start this review with than with the music of Fuuka. The music in this anime was fantastic. You might know that I'm a big classical music fan, but I can definitely appreciate good rock music as well. And the music of Fuuka precisely hit the spot. I love this type of music. I loved all the songs, both sung by Fuuka and by Koyuki. This is music that I listen to on a daily basis. And on top of all that great music was the opening song Climbers High. My god, did I love that opening. With me it's very simple to determine if a song is good or not. When my foot starts to move on the rhythm of the song from its own, then it's a good song. And I immediately felt it with this opening. We've all experienced it before, that we hear the first notes of a song and that we just know that it's going to be good. And I had that with Fuuka's opening. We're only 4 months into 2017, but I say now already that Climbers High has a very high chance to at least be nominated for my GV Anime Award for Best Opening Song of 2017. Now I do have to say something about the storyline as well in this review. And my final positive point is about the deviation from the manga. Now, not everyone, and definitely not everyone amongst the manga readers will agree with this. But I was glad that the anime diverted away from the manga in episodes 10 or 11. There are two reasons why I was happy that the anime did that. First, it would have been quite tragic if the anime followed the manga at that point, and that wouldn't have fitted the overall theme of the anime in my opinion. But the second and more important reason is that by avoiding this tragic event, the animators made it so that the anime was completable in 13 episodes. The original story from the manga continues for more than 100 chapters after this event, and I can imagine that quite a large part of it deals with the aftermath of said event. So if the anime had to cram all these emotions and all that development in just 2 episodes, then that would have been way too rushed. Now, because of this new storyline that the anime took, I do have to say that the ending of the anime isn't very original. It's a very stereotypical ending for this type of anime. But as I said, the animators had to make a choice here. Keep adapting the manga story and leave us with or an open ending or way too rushed final episodes, or make a new storyline that's less deep and intriguing but completable in 13 episodes. And since I hate open endings, I was somewhere glad that they did complete the story despite it not being super original. So as a conclusion, overall, Fuuka wasn't a super special anime. You can see that at the low number of positive and negative points that I was able to find about this anime. It didn't do a lot of special things that were extra positive or extra negative. That of course doesn't apply to the music, which made me like this anime so much more. So overall, I am going to rate Fuuka at 3.5 out of 5 stars. And I put it at the 3rd place in my top 3 of the winter 2017 season. And that was, of course, mostly thanks to its music. An anime that I would definitely recommend is White Album 2. You can take White Album 1 as well if you want, but I personally wasn't a big fan of the first anime. But the second shows a lot of similarities with Fuuka when it comes to the music and when it comes to the romance. And another brand new anime that I will recommend is Manga Noise, a new anime from the spring 2017 season currently airing. Also here I already love the music and the dramatic way that the story is progressing. So if you liked Fuuka and you haven't started Manga Noise yet, then go start it. And with that I conclude my review of Fuuka. As usual, you can find a full list of all my animes and reviews over at Anime Planet. As usual, I will put a link in the description box down below. Now if you want me to review a particular anime from this list, please put it in the comments. Also, if you have a recommendation for me, put it in the comments as well. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, visit me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and subscribe to this channel for more reviews in the future. Then I will say, arigatou gozaimasu, and I will see you all in the next video.